Hi guys, welcome back. I'm so excited again. Could be UTV. Chrissy,
Holla.
we're here
Hey.
again.
What
I
up?
am so happy and so blessed that I'm able to do this again. Hi Bobby, how are you?
I'm
Oh
good,
shit.
ladies. How you doing?
um, well, we're trying to stream this here, but I hope everybody is doing well out there. Today is a really nice night because I have a special guest, which I'm going to introduce to her in a little bit. But Chrissy, how are you, my love?
I'm great. How are you?
I'm good. I'm like excited all the time.
You're
You know,
always
like this. I am.
you're
I
like a
don't know.
little like a little kid in a candy store. Every time I see you, smile.
Well, what else? Do you expect anything less from me,
No,
Christy?
I don't. I mean,
Okay.
if I had your life, I'd probably be smiling all the time
Oh,
too.
yes, definitely. Well, I'm trying to want to share this on Facebook for my followers. I don't know. I'm not getting a.
Did you share it?
I don't have the notification.
All right, give me the thing.
Oh
Do
my
your
gosh,
talking.
she's.
Talk it
So,
up.
all right. So,
So tell everybody how was your weekend?
you know what? I had such an exciting weekend. I did so many things that and I had you over. We were on the pool. We were chilling out, and
Oh my God, thank you God for that pool
well, yeah,
and the hot tub
and the hot tub, and
and the bar.
we're, yeah, we have a little bit of everything, don't we?
You have like a sanction. You really do. I mean, you post pictures and you tell everybody it's like an oasis. It really is.
Well, you know what? It's an oasis to me. It's my little backyard paradise. I feel like I don't need to go anywhere else. Like as you see, sometimes I say, so I go away to an island or something, and you got to stay in a hotel. So then from the hotel, you have to go down to the pool, but it's a public pool that you share with everyone else. So
Yeah.
meanwhile, I come out of my home to right there to the backyard, my little home, and the way we have it set it up, it's absolutely, beautiful.
If I had
So,
your backyard, I wouldn't go anywhere else. I'm like actually kind of spoiled because, for years my friends, my good friends, they have an off-road beach pass. So we would, we take the truck to the off-road beach,
right.
which is so much better than a public beach. Now that I'm like spoiled by that, I really hate public beaches. And then also like the pool, I have a pool in my backyard, friends that have pools, going on the boat, going in the water, on the bay. I and now that I have you,
Yes, you do have me now.
not that I use you for your backyard, but it's just like
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
just a part
okay.
of the package that makes everything. No,
You know what? You just hurt my feelings.
you invited me over actually
Yes. Well, I love to have
from
you
day
over.
one.
We
I know I have so much fun though when I come over and we like listen to music. We got like a whole club going on in the backyard.
Yeah, and
Even if it's just us.
well, you don't need a
You're
whole
not
plan.
invited. Sorry. Just kidding.
But definitely, tell me about this story that I've been.
Oh, so I had
wanting-
this thing that I was reading about on the internet today that I had to tell Linda about because to me, like, I don't know, it's kind of a weird situation, but at the same time, it's kind of a beautiful thing too. I don't know. So tell me if I'm wrong. So
Okay.
a couple years ago, there was a police officer in the city, and we come from family of police, so we know how
Yes.
hard it is,
Okay.
to have that job. And a couple years ago, there was a police officer that remember the two cops that were sitting in the squad car, and somebody just ambushed them and
Yes.
shot them both.
Unfortunately, yes.
The one guy had passed, they both
Yes.
passed away, but the one guy, he was in the hospital. I think his last name was, forgive me, I don't know his last name. I know it was the Asian officer.
Okay.
So his wife, I guess when he was like dying in the hospital, they asked her if she wanted to be artificially inseminated with his sperm
Wow.
so that she can have a child. So 3 years after he died, she just gave birth to their kid
Aw.
because she was artificially inseminated with his
Wow.
sperm before
Right.
as he was passing away. So in my mind, I guess like my question is like, how do you feel about that? Like, do you think that it's like wrong for us to be in society these days with the way that technology is? And yes, you know what, every day on an everyday basis, people do this. They get artificially inseminated or they get,
You know what? It's so hard because to each his own. It's a very touchy situation. It's a very touchy subject that it's a personal decision. So anything I wouldn't be able to to even put my input on that because that's like I said, it's like a personal thing, and you can
Yeah.
actually like I don't know, say something might maybe offend their like they're gonna defend themselves to the end, no matter what you think. I never really thought about it. I never really heard
I never heard, I
stories.
mean, I've never heard of anything like that. So when I heard about it today, I kind of like, I really, I couldn't stop talking about it, like
Well, you
with
know
other
what?
people.
Well, congratulations.
Yeah,
She,
congratulations. You know,
and as you said, you see, technology, it's amazing. Like
it's crazy what technology can
the
do
technology.
and
What's
science.
next? Oh my goodness, what's gonna be? We're gonna be run over by robots. Remember the movie I Robot? Was it I Robot?
I didn't, with
What
Will
is?
Smith. I don't even know.
Yeah,
I didn't see it, but I know what you're talking about.
yeah. I think it's gonna be like that. It's scary,
I'm
but
thinking like the Terminator.
yeah.
Like
I true.
technology is just going to take
It
over
is.
the
It
whole.
is. No, it
Yeah.
is.
It is pretty
It,
much. If you
it,
anywhere you go these days, think about it. You can go into a fast food place now, and you don't even have to order through somebody. You go to a kiosk, and I feel like it's great because it speeds up the process. But at the same time, like there's so many people that don't have jobs now, probably
oh,
because of this stuff. So
absolutely, absolutely. So anybody that's like in college right now or thinking about career, I think you need to get into computers because computer is the way of the future. So yeah, think about that. But
or invent something. Go on Shark Tank.
yeah. So anyway, so I am so excited, Christy. Let me tell you something. I have this beautiful guest today. Her name is Romina,
She is
and
gorgeous. She
yes,
reminds me of Princess Jasmine.
she does.
You ever get that, Romina?
Yeah,
Yes.
but I actually okay. So say hi, Romina. Say hi to everyone that's watching you here via Skype.
Hi, guys.
Talk about technology. So unfortunately, she can't be right here next to us. So the next big thing is to have her on Skype, which is just like having her right here. And I
Right
said, oh,
here.
I am so happy that we're able to have this technology
Except
because
I'm in my bedroom.
I just poked you.
yeah,
I'm not even there. I'm poking you in front of me, but it's not showing up like that on the screen. So
So, with Mina, I actually saw her performing at a benefit that we had here in Long Island, the hospitality ball, and I saw her opening up for a another artist by the name of Lucas Prada.
Lucas Prada.
Uh-huh. And you know me, like I am so into empowering other artists, but more female artists. I'm all about and I think I was just dancing on the dance floor. I was going crazy, and all of a sudden, I turned to her and I was like, "Ooh, I like her. Like I like her look. I like how she was." And I was like, I'm gonna make my way, and I have to, after the show was done and all that, I paid attention, and I'm like the first one there, and I'm just like, and I introduced myself to her because I said, you know what, this is, she'll be great, as a supporter for my show. It's a new show. And that's exactly what I'm trying to do. So the concept is to bring to light and talent up and coming artists.
Yeah.
Like I've told you before, and like in every, and every time I say, it's like I'm an artist myself trying to get out there, and I know how hard it is and how it can be to have people hear your stuff and pay attention, and not only as an artist is it hard enough, but to be a female artist as it is, So I wanted to bring to light, and I said, you know what? At the same time, I love to see talent. I love to see, to hear new music and see what's out there. So watching Romina, I was like, oh my God, not only is she stunningly beautiful, and her music was awesome. And, I said, you know what, I'm just going to introduce myself. I'm going to make sure that, I can have her on the show. And thank you so much, Romina, for accepting my invitation to the Could Be You TV show. And
Thank you for having me.
yeah. So what I would like to do, Bobby, do we have that video? We're going to show a little of your video, and then we can talk about that video. So
Okay.
here is Romina. Wow,
That was
that
really
was such an amazing video, and that song is awesome. So, who came up with that concept? Like, who decided like that is gonna be like, because that's like a very futuristic type of a song. So, do you come up with the ideas?
Yeah, so I hold on, I'm hearing myself here. Um, when I thought of the what I wanted this song to be about, well, first of all, I always knew I wanted, just like me as an artist, I wanted to be very futuristic. I wanted to have the costumes that are futuristic. I wanted, I don't know, it's just what I always really
That's like a
liked.
Lady Gaga like type of music
Well,
video concept, everything.
yeah,
definitely.
well, oh, like Lady Gaga is one of my biggest inspirations, and I'm on phone. And mm, Madonna, Michael Jackson, like a Cher. They always went and did all these crazy things, and I knew that I'm not an artist that will just come on stage in jeans and a t-shirt. It's just not who I am. I
Right.
just don't dress like that on a normal day, so definitely not in the video or in a
Exactly. I hear
performance
you.
or
Huh.
whatever.
Yeah.
I'm an over the top kind of person.
So, are you the
You know,
one? Are you like the creative director of your own videos, or
with
like?
this video, I worked with, her name is Sasha Samsonova. She's a photographer actually for Kylie Jenner and Kendall Jenner, um, and she's actually a Russian girl. And I met her through a makeup artist in LA, and we did a photo shoot. And she started telling me how she wants to do video, and I was like, well, I really need a video. And I gave her the idea that I wanted it to be like I'm in a different dimension. Like I wanted to have different like different versions of me. That's why there's the blonde me, and then
Right.
the one scene that I wanted the most just didn't turn out as good, so it's not in the video as often. But if you can see that there's like I'm like almost like in a glass box of mirrors,
Okay. Yes.
and there's like a whole bunch of me. But anyways, I explained to her what I wanted, and she right away she picked up like my idea, and she was like, "Watch this video." And so she sends me a video. I'm like, "Oh, I love that! I love that whole what is that? Like that's that
Kaleidoscope.
kaleidoscope idea." So I was like, I really really like that. So, anyways, I chose all my costumes myself, and me and my makeup artist decided on the looks, and then and when I finally got the video back, I mean it's such a process. Like I had to go back and forth with the editor to get it to
Of
where I wanted it
course.
to be.
Of
Like I
course.
have the vision, I can't do these things. Like I don't know how to edit a video, you
Right.
know,
But you know what you want.
but I know what I want, and it's definitely a process to get there because nobody can really see your vision other than you.
Right.
Um,
Exactly.
but I am like I can explain it enough to get to where I want it to be. So this video was a lot of work, but it's definitely my favorite video. I've done three music videos so
Okay.
far,
Mm-hmm.
and
Is
this
this your
one is
first
one
one,
of my
or is
favorite.
this your latest one?
That's the latest one that I released
And the name?
video wise. I've
Okay.
released a few songs since then, but not videos because videos are extremely expensive and they take a lot of time and it's not easy. And I'm not signed to a record label. I do everything on my own.
But isn't that is the beauty of being an indie artist? As we all we are here. The beauty of it is that you're able to have hands-on exactly how you want things done, and you have that vision, and that is the perks and I think the pros of being an indie artist rather than to be signed because you have that control of being creative. I think
Yeah.
so.
Yeah, for sure.
And you
And
wrote
I
that song yourself? That was like your own lyrics and you came up with the concept like of the material and everything?
yeah, yeah.
It's really I mean,
All
it's
of
really
my
great.
songs all of my songs I write. I do have help sometimes
Right.
because I'm not a songwriter. I only started writing songs like a couple years ago, and I never was able to write anything. And then one day I wrote a song, and then since then I just kept writing. It was crazy. It was like some kind of like portal opened up in my mind, and it started working. But I had this idea of writing about living in a different dimension. 'Cause sometimes I just feel that way. I don't know why, but sometimes
Well, that is great
feel
because
like I'm
you
in a
actually
dream,
wrote
instead
about
of
how you
what's
felt.
reality and what's dream.
Yeah,
And so,
and the words and the lyrics really translate well into the way the video is portrayed. I mean, that video, you can see something like that on MTV or, Much Music. I mean, it's very professional. It's
Are you
very
listening,
crisp.
MTV?
Yeah, it's very crisp, very clean. I mean, I felt like I was watching somebody who
Yeah.
would be like, winning an MTV award one day. I mean, in all honesty, I saw clips of your video. It made me feel like I was actually watching like a
Yeah, like a
like a
Lady
Russian
Gaga,
lady,
yeah.
yeah, like a Russian Lady Gaga. Share.
downstairs. Um, Go downstairs. Sorry, I'm not alone here. Well, the thing is, when I do something, I can't do it like half ass, if I'm allowed to curse.
Yeah,
I have to do it like
of
perfect.
course.
So unless I get it like to where I want it to be, I won't release it. I won't show it. I have everything I do. I try to do it like top notch. So thank you for saying that, because that obviously is my goal, to make it industry standard and as good
Of
as
course.
a J Lo or a Britney Spears or whatever. So it's
Absolutely.
just
So
yeah.
let me ask you,
And
when is your I saw you here last in June for the ball. So when are you gonna make another appearance? Where are you gonna perform out here anytime soon? Do you have any plans for that?
there's a big concert coming up at Party 105 in August, or no, Labor Day weekend, I think they said. So
Okay,
I think
great.
I might be performing there. So that'll be cool. I think they said it's like Sean Paul and Kevin Little and
Oh
a
my
few
God,
other.
that's absolutely
Mhm.
awesome.
Yeah, it's going to be a few interesting artists. So, and it's like 8,000 people or some big amount. So I'm supposed to perform there. We'll see.
Oh yeah,
Uh,
that would be great. That absolutely is great.
Right now, I'm just trying to, get my new, because what I did before, like that song, Different Dimensions, that's on my first album that I released called Nine.
Okay.
Uh, so now I'm working on music that's completely different. I'm working with different producers. I have a completely different sound. Um, I definitely like it better now, what I'm doing. It's definitely very different. My latest single is called Goddess. And that one is, I'm actually kind of rapping. So it's funny that you were talking about rap
Is that the
earlier.
song that you were performing that night?
Yeah, that's the song I performed that night. Yeah,
Oh
yeah.
yes, is a very very poppy, very alive, very danceable, very very cutesy. I can see.
It's very sexy. It's got that
Yeah.
yeah.
And that's
Yeah,
exactly what I heard you
very
rapping
like
there.
super catchy.
Yes,
Uh,
absolutely.
yeah, I just do whatever I feel at that moment. So, and sometimes I'm just sitting in a car, and all of a sudden I start joking around, like saying lyrics, and then I'm like, wait, that's actually cool for a song. And then I'll write it down, and next thing I know, I turn a song out of it. So it's like, it's really crazy how it works, but I totally love the process. I love it from beginning to end. I've always wanted to be a singer since I was 5 years old. I was actually named after a famous singer,
Really?
and yeah, I was named after an Italian famous singer.
Asha,
And
it's time to go to sleep. What are you doing?
Roman, like, I'm one, please. Watch the
What?
TV.
This is three.
I'm so sorry.
That's
I'm just
okay. That's the great
looking
thing. We get to see Romina in her home life.
Yes.
Yeah,
This is the real
seriously.
Straight
her.
from
There
the
is
bedroom.
no straight from the bedroom. There's no rehearsals
And
here.
we
There's
see your
no.
boobs. And there's your crotch. Wait, move the
Romina.
camera up.
I think that you're giving people a show here. You need to move the camera. There we go.
That was great.
We want to talk about your music, Romina. We'll leave that for another time, okay?
Yes. The lingerie.
My lingerie? I
The
don't know.
lingerie party. They should have had you there tonight. We could have gotten
my
underneath the
God.
covers.
That is so funny. Now, let me ask you, do you have a website where people can go and check out your music and your videos and all that? I think we lost Romina for a second.
Oh, yeah, sorry. I'm so sorry. This is got me at home, so everybody's trying to. This is my son's room. I have a son, by the way.
Ah, that's awesome. How old is he?
He's 7.
Oh my God. Does he love what
Yeah.
you do? How does he react to what Mama's doing?
He's my biggest fan. He'll go up to people. He won't even like say hi, and he'll be like, "My mom is a legendary singer."
Oh, that is awesome.
cute.
That's so cute. See, you
Really,
need that
yeah.
support.
So
Yeah.
I have a question. So, I mean, being a solo artist right now, I mean, who is it? Is there anybody that you wish you could do a collaboration with that's like big right now? That's somebody that you look up to that you would want to like write or record with?
Totally Lady Gaga. I even bought her shoes. I have,
Wow.
yeah, well, it was like a live auction of her shoes that she wore at the Super Bowl. I think it was last year, 2 years ago. Um, and she has the other pair. It's a Gucci shoe. One of them, I can show you guys if you want to see it. And it's even signed by
Yeah,
Lady
you have
Gaga.
them on now?
We want to see those shoes. Go
Do you
get
have them
those
on?
shoes.
Yeah, I have them. Hold on one sec. I'll show you.
Listen, if I had Lady Gaga's Super Bowl, I'd be wearing them around the house, like doing dishes and folding
Mowing the lawn.
mowing the lawn, folding laundry. No, yeah, I'd definitely be outside, like on the lawn.
Yeah, I've seen that once or twice. Women in heels
So
mowing the lawn.
there's two shoes. So
They're
this
desperate.
is the one,
Wow, look at those.
And
Ladies.
and then this is the other shoe. So it's two different shoes. So right here.
Oh, okay, so
She's the other one.
She has the other one on hold.
So she has the other ones, and these are signed by her. And she has the other shoe, and so she said when I bought the shoes, the people said that when she donated these shoes, she said that she's gonna have a lifelong friends tie with the person who buys them. So
Does she
one
know
day
it's
when I
you?
meet her- One day when I meet her, I'm gonna say, "Hey, girlie, I bought your shoes."
So she doesn't know as of right now that you have her shoe.
No, she doesn't know. Because I thought she was gonna be there, but she ended up not coming or whatever. I was at the Elton John Oscar party,
Okay.
Oscar viewing party or something. But anyway, she's just like the way she thinks is just so amazing. I went to one of her concerts, and she speaks in between like the songs and everything, and just the things that she says, it's just like it's something I can really, really relate to. And one thing that stuck with me was she said, people tell me I try too hard, and she's like, I say to them, you don't try hard enough.
Right.
And that really stuck with me because I feel like it's true. A lot of people just sit and expect things to happen to them, or they judge the people that go out and do things
Right.
for themselves. When I first started singing, people were like, "What, are you trying to be a singer?" And they would like laugh in my face, like people I knew.
Right.
And I'm like, I've always been a singer, first of all, and like, why is that funny? Like that I'm pursuing my dreams and
Right.
you're too scared to.
And you're gonna have there's a lot of those.
There's a lot of
Oh yeah,
haters,
there's a lot of
absolutely.
people like that, but I don't care. I just do. I just
Of
do me,
course.
and I just do what I want to do.
And you've been doing great. You've been doing absolutely phenomenal. I mean, if
Thank you.
I wouldn't, you wouldn't have caught my eye if you weren't doing what you were doing. And just as you had caught my eye, I'm sure you're going to catch the eye of many more.
Thank you.
So let me
Yeah.
ask you. So you say you speak another language. You speak
I speak Russian.
Russian. Okay. So are you going to be singing in Russian as well?
I'm actually working on on a Russian speaking language song that we hope to release in Russia, and it's actually with someone who is he's famous in the European countries.
Okay.
So he wrote the song, and it's kind of like a duet where we're both on it. So I'm supposed to be going to record that within the next month or so. He's super busy, so it's hard to get a hold of him, but I already have the song. It's very cool. It's very modern for the Russians, pop style, because
Okay.
their music is way different than ours, and their music industry is way different than ours.
Okay. Is it?
So, but basically we're gonna, try to attack that too, because for Russian people, I think it'll be interesting for them to see a girl from America
Uh-huh.
who, who's trying to make it, and with I think with my image and my voice, it could be possible. We'll see. And the song, it's a really cool song.
Is it like a slow song? Is it like a pop dance song or
It's definitely
romantic
more
ballad?
the lower side. It's not romantic ballad. It's definitely on the slower side, but it's not like super slow. It's like a radio pop song, you know?
Okay.
Yeah. So it's really cool
Awesome.
though, and I really really like it. And the guy who's on it, his voice is super cool, and he has a really cool image too. So I'm excited about
And
that.
you write the Russian music yourself as well?
The Russian lyrics, no, it's
Yes.
hard for me to write in Russian because even though I speak fluent,
Okay.
I'm not able to twist my words the way I can in English.
Okay.
Um, but I am starting to write in Russian, and I am going to help him write this song once I get there. So, like, certain things that we're going to change around and stuff, like, I'm going to add my, 2 cents in there. So it won't be completely written by me, but I'll have to make my touch. I just feel like whenever I sing a song, like I just have to be able to relate to it, and it has to, like, I have to. If I can't call it mine, if it's someone else wrote it, I don't know. It's like weird, If someone else
Right.
wrote it, then I'm just singing somebody else's song. But
Oh,
if
of
I
course.
wrote, whatever I write, it's like it's mine.
Yeah, definitely. Now, you had said that you just came from Cali. You were recording some music out there.
Yeah.
Is that like for an upcoming album, or is that what you have?
I think we're gonna do an EP. Like first, we're just gonna do. Well, "Goddess" was one of the songs that I did with these producers, and then and I have 6 more now, completely finished. So now we're just gonna decide if I'm releasing an EP or we're gonna do it singles. Releasing singles is a little bit annoying because it takes a long time. Like you need at least like half a year to work a single, so and to like get it out there, let people hear it. So if I waited that long to do one song at a time, it would take forever. So definitely probably going to do an EP, but not an album. It's not about albums anymore. Albums are like the thing of, the past. People don't have, it's just not the same. Music is just not the same as it used to be. You have to be more like on top of things and keep giving, your fans new things because they get
Of
bored. And
course,
they forget.
absolutely. You come out with too much at a time, it just like overwhelms them, and there's just
But
like
not enough, and they forget you. So it's
they
like
yeah. So
you gotta find that like happy medium, and I think EP is like the best way to go because you give them just enough where they'll have something to listen to now, and then they're gonna want more a couple months. So
so you
but
have on iTunes right now, Goddess,
yes, and
and
my album is called Nine. So just can search Romina and then the word nine, and or Goddess, which is just gotta search Romina and then Goddess. So
so that is so. When is the video for that?
Well, the thing is, I was trying to get a rapper on the track. I wanted to have a feature, so I'm
Okay,
just looking for the right fit right now.
okay.
Um, and then I was gonna do the video, including the rapper. I do have an amazing idea for this video.
For all you rappers out there, listen up. This is your opportunity.
Yeah.
Listen up. If you have anything to submit, call the station now. And if you have anything to ask her, anybody out there, as a matter of fact, if you
Yeah.
have any questions from me, you're more than welcome to call the
Phone lines are live. You
Yeah,
can
they're
call in,
live,
You can
and
ask her.
you can ask her
Yeah.
anything. And but that is awesome that you have these ideas to collaborate with different um,
Yeah, I just
artists.
felt like it needed like a male voice on it or a female, but like a really cool rapper, someone who has a cool tone, who is more pop. I'm looking for the right fit right now, and if I don't find the right fit, then I might do the video without. If not, then we'll see. But I do have a very very cool idea for the video, so I'm excited about that.
Wow,
You
if it's
know.
anything that's gonna be like we just saw, it's I don't know how it's gonna top that, but
She's gonna be on the moon flying. Little helmet.
she's gonna be like Wonder Woman now.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's gonna be her next
With the
cosplay.
flag in her hand. She's gonna be like, yes.
Actually, a lot of people have been telling me, "You look like the Wonder Woman." I'm like,
Yeah, you have that
Oh,
look.
she's so beautiful.
You have that look where you can and obviously they're anybody they compare you to, I'm sure they're all beautiful. But I believe when I first saw you, you reminded me of the Pussycat Doll. Have you ever
I
got?
get
did you-
her all the time.
Do
I
you?
get
Okay.
Nicole from the Pussycat Dolls.
Nicole
I get
Scherzinger.
Kim Kardashian, and I get J-Lo. like especially like the pictures these modeling pictures I have.
Uh-huh.
Guess it's like the makeup and the hair and everything. People literally like, oh my god, I thought that was J Lo, or oh my god, I thought that was Kim Kardashian. I'm like,
Yeah,
listen, out of
I can
mind because they're
see you.
both beautiful.
Yeah, they're all beautiful, and
Yeah.
you're absolutely beautiful yourself. But in my mind, that's the first person that I said, oh my gosh, she, and, and then seeing you, of course, on stage singing and your outfit and everything you had on. So immediately, I mean, Kim, Kardashian does. I've never seen her on stage singing before, so I don't know what. But
It's more in the when I'm like in pictures or
yes,
just out
yes, yes.
somewhere.
But
People will be
when
like,
I,
oh, look at the Kardashians.
In the video, though, I saw the part with the blonde hair and you had like a silver outfit on. You looked like Kylie Jenner right there. It was really funny because you looked like for a minute, I was like, is that her? Because then you were talking about the other dimension, like looking at yourself, your reflection. I was like, it
Yeah.
is her. But oh my God, like you really, like you're very versatile. So like you can kind of pull off
Yeah,
different
absolutely.
looks and different costumes and stuff. It definitely works for you. So, I give you
Thank
props
you.
for that because Linda, she's very versatile too. And like a lot of times when we're getting ready to go out or when she wants
every
to do it for
week I
show,
have a
I was
different
like,
hair on.
I've got the same ugly looking wavy hair every time I go out. I look the same, but like, it's cool that you can pull off those different looks. It's fun. It's a lot of fun to watch.
Yeah, well, that's,
Thank you.
I don't know.
Maybe one day
I mean,
when,
I love to dress up. It's just something like that I've liked since I was a kid.
Oh, yeah,
and I
I
never
like to
grew
dress
out
up,
of it.
too.
Like Halloween is my favorite holiday. I love Halloween. You were saying I look like Jasmine. I actually had the best Jasmine costume.
I can
like,
imagine. Just
anyone ever
imagine her
had.
as Jasmine. Oh my goodness. You probably, yeah. You could
I
have just
like
walked
literally
into any
look like
party
Jasmine.
and just won every contest.
And I created the costume myself, which was really cool. I'm also like starting to make my own clothes. Well, some of the costumes I've wore like on stage and stuff are like I designed.
Uh-huh.
But now I'm like getting into it way more, and I'm actually designing a costume right now. I have to go pick it up tomorrow, and I'm really excited about that because like I have the visions and just putting them, creating them and making them to life, bringing them to life. So
That is
I'm
amazing. That's a
I just
beautiful thing.
I've always loved this stuff. I'm a very girly girl, like.
Oh, we
And
could
it's funny 'cause
tell.
I have nieces that are, they're one of them is 3, the other one is 5, and they're such girly girls already. And I'm like, they are so like me. And they'll be like, oh, look, Romina, I have the same nail polish as you, and they look up to me,
Of
like
course.
they want to be like me, and it's just so cute. Like, it's definitely.
it's a great
It's definitely a
feeling.
blessing.
And since you brought that up, isn't it something now that you feel that because you're out there making music and you're making videos and that you feel you have a sense of responsibility to try and to, become like this role model, for young ladies, especially because you have young nieces and all that. Does that put a little pressure on you to know that you have to like kind of walk that straight line for them?
It doesn't. I can't say that it puts pressure on me, but it's just in today's world, things are so different. If you look at my Instagram and you look at my Facebook, I have no pictures of my butt. I have no pictures of me naked. I have no pictures of anything that's inappropriate or what I consider inappropriate. I feel like every single girl right now, all they want to do is show their asses or their boobs or something else, and I'm like,
That's me.
and and it's hard to get to get followers, and I'm like, literally, like these girls that have no talent but they're showing their booties
Yeah,
are
that
getting so many followers, and I'm like, but I can't, like, no matter what, I'm like, I won't stoop to that level. That's not who I am. That's not how I was raised. Yeah, I can
absolutely.
be sexy, but I can be sexy with clothes on.
Absolutely. That
Like,
that is, that is the whole misconception a lot with when it comes to the social media that, they believe that, you have, and we talk about it all the time too, and we say, wow, what are we doing wrong that even, I feel that, yeah, when, I don't know if it's a business you have to be in or, where they constantly, I guess, in that scene, but they have that hundreds and thousands of followers, and I mean, I don't really like, knock them or anything like that. I mean, if that works for them, that's great for them. I personally believe, like, I don't have hundreds and thousands of followers either, but I do believe that it's not so much the quantity, but it's the the quality of people who are following you, and I believe that I have a nice amount of quality people, that
Yeah.
I can actually say, oh, you know who's following me, so and so and so and so and so. It's like, oh, you know who's watching me, so and so, rather than to say, oh, I have, an abundance of people that I don't know or not a quality or doesn't benefit me, musically or in my, so,
No, I know it's just sad right now because I feel like literally what's happening is the entire world is playing this game of who can get the most followers. And I was definitely caught up in it for a little bit, and now I'm like, you know what? I don't care. Like, I just want to make my music. I just want
absolutely, you just want
to
to get
keep
across,
making my
yeah.
music. And if nobody listens to it, then that's their problem because I get to enjoy it. My family gets to enjoy it. And I do have fans, and I have some fans who are so like loyal, and they're constantly commenting and emailing and trying to talk to me. And, they'll send me pictures of like their kids and stuff like that. It's,
Right.
it's really nice. And, I'm like, that's why I kind of stopped caring about how many followers I'm gonna get, and
Well,
just
that's we
was
we
like,
we touched on this subject before, where social media, we always say social media was meant for that, is to actually interact and network. This is what it was meant for. So, I see you and I comment on your picture, how beautiful, on your song, I heard it. Oh my God, I feel so, but of course, it takes a course of its own, and then people take it to another level. They take it too personal. Now it's become, an open diary, or, a place for people to vent, and, and it's just become, because of all the, I want to say reality shows and all that. So I think that social media has become kind of a reality show for some people, and some people feed off of that. How can I say, the people commenting and watching, or throwing at each other, negative stuff, and that's what I feel that social media shouldn't be. It shouldn't be about negativity. It shouldn't be who's hating on who. It shouldn't be, because it wasn't created for that, because it would have been called something else, not social networking. So,
exactly. And that's why I'm like, I do want to be a role model, and I don't want to be the kind of role model that shows my nieces that, hey, why don't you show your booty online to get, more followers?
absolutely,
And
absolutely.
so that's why I'm not doing, that's why you said, is it pressure? No, it's not pressure, but it's more of like, I just want to be the right kind of role model because I see that there are already so many, little kids and teenagers who do look up to me, and I don't want to give the wrong message because I feel like too many people right now are giving the wrong message. And
Absolutely.
I'm just not into that. I mean, that's okay. If people want to
Hey,
do that,
listen,
then
you are
that's
you, and you're gonna do
their
you.
prerogative.
Hey,
Yeah.
to
Absolutely.
each his own, I always say. I mean,
It's like we say ourselves too, we're trying to make music here ourselves, and we're out there to, for those who want to hear it. If you don't want to hear it, that's good. You're gonna have the group of people that they're gonna love you, and then you're gonna have people who are not. You can't please
Yeah.
everyone. You're not, you can't make music to please everyone, because everybody has different styles, everybody has different tastes. And some might be into you, some might not. So, but as long as you're happy with what you're doing, and you're not obligated, like I said, that's the beauty of being an indie artist, is that you have control over, your creativeness, and whatever it is that you want to create, because nobody's telling you what to write, how to sing, and don't do it like this, or you can't dress like this, or you're your own person, and I think that's
Yeah,
great.
that's another. I forgot. I was gonna say something about that. Is that yeah? For real. Like if I had a record label or something that would want to sign me or something, and they'd be like, "Oh, well, you can't do this," or I wouldn't have my say. Like I wouldn't be able to do this the way I'm doing it. I wouldn't be able to be passionate about it the way I'm passionate about it. Like because I have so many visions, as you can see in my videos. Like I have the creative side, and I could never to have it taken away. I can have suggestions, we can work on things
Of
together,
course, of
but like
course.
telling me what to do or what I can't do, like that would just be like clipping my wings, if I was a bird. So
But that was how a lot of artists, if you think about like, I mean, yes, everything, things are a lot different these days, but even Lady Gaga, if you look back to a lot of her older stuff, she used to be, she used to sing in like little spots in New York City with her hippie, long, wavy, dark hair and her
Yeah.
boho skirt. And,
Yeah.
she kind of was thrown into this image, but I mean, not saying that she probably didn't enjoy it because, listen, we're all women and we like that. If you're a girly girl like we all are, you like, hi, how are you? You can't see us. But when you're a girly girl like that, like you don't mind it, but it might not necessarily be what you were into in the beginning. But she made it her. She made it her own. People like Pink,
Yeah.
like you look at an artist like Pink too. She wrote those, she wrote those songs. They wanted her to change everything about her just to fit in and be a part of this label. And she broke
Yeah.
the barriers by saying, I'm not, no, I'm not doing it. And
Well, I mean, labels work totally different nowadays.
Yeah.
It's like you have to do your own thing before anyone's going to sign you. So obviously, at that point, you're going to have more say to say, I've done this well to this point without you guys. So like, if you want to work with me, then you have to do it.
I think we're having the upper hand here now,
Yeah.
whereas before we
Yeah,
looked
for
so much
sure.
for that record deal, for that record contract, and we'll do basically anything for it because now, well, if you want this, and now things, for us, it just benefits us that, we don't have to look at it like in order to be successful or to make a hit record that we have to have that record label because as you see, that's where, you have your social media that came in and now because of the streaming and YouTube and all these other stuff, you have people who don't even have a record deal. Or you know what? How about this? Some of them you don't even hear on the radio, but everybody knows the song. It you go on YouTube, they have like 1 million hits on it, or the video. Everybody knows who they are, but just because they're not on the radio, so you don't even need them on the radio nowadays to kind of. It's like
Yeah.
if you
Yeah,
find
everything
your niche and you do it the right way, it's like you can make the world your own exactly how you want it to. It can take off. It's
Yeah,
just a
it
matter of
can.
patience and doing it the right way.
It
I
could be
feel.
a blessing and a curse, though, too. These days you have so many people that want to do this, and especially starting at younger ages now, and all these shows, these like these variety shows where you could go on and show your talent. There's a lot of people out there now that are trying to make it happen. So you really, I mean, we mentioned this too last time. You really have to stand out in a way, which you do absolutely. I mean, Romina, just seeing some of your stuff and like
Yeah,
hearing your music, you
absolutely,
definitely have that. So I give you a
Thank
lot of
you.
credit for that because you have to be able to do that in order to make it these days. I mean, you can be talented, but if you don't stand out amongst the thousands of talented people that go to these shows, I've been to these auditions. I don't know if you've ever tried out for like American Idol, X Factor. I did years ago, and you cannot understand how many people are ridiculously talented and they don't even make it through the first round. Like I myself didn't, and I think I'm a pretty good singer, but holy shit, like some of these people that you hear, you're like, they didn't make it through? Oh, I have no chance. But that's not true. You just have to stand out in some way. You just have to have that special thing.
Personally, I don't think I'm an amazing singer. I have a very cool tone to my voice, as for what people say, and I can do a lot of different things. But
You
is my
sound like
voice
you're very
like-
comfortable in your zone. When
Yeah,
watching your
yeah, I
video,
mean-
watching you sing, you look like you did. You were comfortable in your zone. You weren't forcing anything. You weren't trying to, and that shows because you were just being you.
Yeah.
I don't believe as well. I don't believe you have to be, what I consider a vocalist. I think there's a difference between being a vocalist and being a performer,
yeah.
an entertainer.
Yeah.
Well,
Well, that's the thing. Like, you can be the best singer in the world, but hard work beats talent every single day. There's a lot of people that have amazing voices but never get heard because they don't try and they don't put themselves out there. I put myself out there like that, but that's also my personality. Like, I was never shy. I was always very, just loud and crazy. That's just how I am. Always life of the party. Like,
right.
That's
Well,
just
absolutely. If you're gonna be in this in this
It's funny
field,
'cause
you
my
can't be
son is
shy.
the same way. It's like, and I've learned so much about myself through him. So it's kind of cool to be a mom and do this. But yeah, I mean, like, it's that's also like another thing that I want to be a role model for, other than being a very strong, independent woman. It's also being able to pursue your dreams at any point in your life. And even though you're a mom, it doesn't mean that your life has to stop. Because I feel like a lot of girls, they'll have a baby and then they think that their life is over. Well, no, I think it's just beginning, and you can still be whoever you want to be, you know?
That's
yes,
amazing.
absolutely.
And the other thing you guys were just talking about, how so many people are trying to get heard or get out there or get famous or whatever it is, because I feel like right now it's crazy, you know, how bad people want this, like Instagram famous or Facebook or whatever it is.
Right.
So I actually, when I was in LA these last 2 weeks, we actually wrote a song about that.
Okay.
Yeah, kind of. It's called Shameless, and so that hopefully
I can't wait to
will
hear
be
everything else you have. Like, I'm just like not so curious.
very, very different than the other stuff. You should definitely go listen to Nine, to that album, because there's a lot of really sweet songs on there, and there's a lot of powerful songs on there. It's called Nine because there's 9 songs, which is
Okay.
not normal for an album, but I don't care because I'm not normal.
You go, girl. Girl
Breaking
power.
barriers.
Yeah, my birthday is May 9th, so 9 is just
Okay.
a lucky number. And this album, some of the songs just remind me of like space. Like one song is called Alien, so I thought it was also cool, which I only like thought about recently, is that there's 9 planets, well, that we know of. So that's why, you know, that's also kind of cool that it's 9, because it's 9 is my birthday, and there's 9 songs.
That is absolutely
and
awesome. So, so they can find you where specifically? So tell everybody that's watching you live on Facebook on the Could Be You TV, where can they find Romina and listen to you?
Okay, so basically you can go anywhere, either iTunes or Spotify. The only problem is because I'm a new artist, I guess, like with submitting the songs, they're not getting my name correctly, because I write my name Ro-Mina.
Okay.
That's even my website. That's probably the easiest place to go listen.
On
is
your
my
website.
Yeah, so it's ro-mina.com. RO-MINA.com. There you can find, you know, my Facebook, my Instagram,
And what are your Instagram
my
and
videos,
Romina.
my modeling pictures, lyrics to my songs. You can listen to the songs on there, I think, too. I think there's like at the top right corner, there are different like links you can click. So, and at the bottom is where all my social media stuff is. So my website's pretty cool. It's easy to navigate, and it's just ro-mina.com.
Oh, that is
And-
absolutely wonderful.
And really quick for anybody else, your Instagram, I know your name's Romina, but on Instagram, is it ro-mina?
It's ro_. They don't have dashes on Instagram.
Yeah.
ro_mina_official.
Official, okay. And then Facebook, it's,
ro-mina
Okay.
on
All
Facebook.
right, well, everybody,
yeah, make
as
sure you
just
check her out.
definitely, I'm so happy. Thank you so much for joining us, even if it was Skype.
Thank
Too bad that
you.
you're not near, because you would be here. But it was so nice chatting with you.
The whole time. I can't see you guys.
Yeah, so next time you're gonna have to definitely make a live appearance here at the studio. But once again, I want to thank you so much for joining us. And I wish you much success in everything that you do. And I hope to catch you in your next event. We'll definitely keep in touch. So,
Okay.
And
For
if you
sure.
want to see us while you're talking to us, just play the video back. You'll see.
Yeah. I was on Facebook, but then it started. I like heard you guys there and here, and it got all confusing. So
Yeah.
I shut it off for now. But I'll go back and look at the live feed.
Yeah,
but
and
thank
we'll
you
make
guys
sure
so
all your
much for
followers,
having
too.
me. I wish you guys best of luck too, and hopefully we can do this again sometime.
absolutely. Thank you so much, beautiful. Stay in touch, and I will definitely be checking out everything you have coming out.
Perfect. Thank you so much,
Yes.
guys. Have a good night.
Much love, hon.
Okay, you too.
All right. Bye.
Wow, that was a pretty nice session. We
Yeah.
had a nice talk.
Felt
My
the girl
first
power.
that was my first Skype session.
Yeah, it was my first Skype session too. I think it went well.
Yeah,
I mean, and anybody watching that maybe tuned in after the video, she's really talented. She's very creative. So make sure you check out the video. If not on her pages, definitely on our show, go back to the video, watch from the beginning. Yeah, and then
So let me take the time here to see if I give a couple of shout outs to for the people who've been watching live streaming here on my Facebook. Let's see who we can get. Joanne, thank you so much for watching. Danielle, Scott, we have
Linda.
we have me, Sophia, Sandra, Denora. Oh my God, Johnny.
Jennifer.
Antonio, Sunshine Jean. Oh my God, there's so much. Jules. Okay, so Parker, I have to give him a special shout out because I always have to give him a special shout out. That is my boy.
I can't wait to have him on the show.
Oh, we were talking about that today because we actually had a session today. We were actually recording and tracking one of the songs that I am working on because, yes, people, I am working on my music coming out soon. So we were actually brainstorming, talking about, when he's going to make his appearance. But I always have to give him a shout out because, of course. And I also want to give a shout out to Lou Vega from the
Louis
the Giants,
Louis the Giant.
Yeah, we have to. I have to give a shout out to the Giants, and of course we have a supporter here. Thank you,
My girlie Reem. Thank you for coming in and supporting the show.
Yes, and we have
We love
Jennifer.
Reem.
Thank you, highlight Jennifer Petito. Thank you so much for joining in. There's so many beautiful people. Thank you, Raman, Mobash. Oh my God.
And quick too, we're gonna have to have Reem do makeup on the show one day. Maybe one of your artists, if they ever need a makeup artist for a show or anything, they can contact Reem. She is a exceptional professional
But you know
makeup
what's
artist.
the cool thing? We're brainstorming now because for the next couple of shows, we're getting creative here. We're gonna be getting creative with the show.
Yep.
So we're gonna be having my girl. I have to give a shout out to Noelle Karina, which is also
Oh, I
she's-
met her. We just met. I
Yeah,
fell in
we-
love with her over the
Yes,
weekend.
Yeah, so
love.
we're gonna be doing like a live body painting
Yeah.
type of thing, where she can.
Don't pay me.
No, she's gonna be painting
I
me
don't-
actually while
I
I'll
think-
be talking.
I don't want to walk around like that. I give you a number of few people, but
Yeah, no, but
watch.
so actually, the show is just getting started, and we're getting a lot of ideas and brainstorming on future shows. But once again, I just want to thank thank you, of course, Christy, for always being my right hand woman, my wing woman.
You're welcome,
And
love.
yeah, we make it fun and all
Make a
those
good
people.
team.
Yeah, absolutely. And all those people that are out there that I'm trying to get across, and I'm trying to promote the show and just share and let everybody know about the my concept, what I'm trying to do. And I appreciate all of you for always tuning in and watching, and the messages you sent me, and telling me how much you're supportive and you love what I'm doing, because yes, I love what I am doing. I'm doing this from the heart. I don't get paid for this, so it's not like it's a paid gig or anything like that. I do this, from,
Because you
so
love to.
I want to thank you, everyone. I appreciate you all. And I think once again, it's about that time.
It's about
because
that time.
flies all the time. When we come in here, it's like by the time you know it, it's like, that's it. You're looking at the time. It's like, oh.
they're like this. The next show, they got to come on. So.
Yeah, so okay. So once again,
Thank you, guys.
we will see you next week. Same time, same place. Could be UTV.
Peace out.